Hey, guess who? It's me. It's Dottie. Friday, December 17th, 2010. And this is my 1 year post-op numbers and photos and all that fun stuff. So, 1 year. It's amazing what can happen in a year after weight loss surgery. Hope you can hear me. I got the Christmas music up. Can you hear it? Oh, okay, so today I went for my post-op appointment, and my first part of the appointment was with the behaviorist. And I knew even before going in that I would end up crying during that appointment, because I am emotional. And some of the stuff that they ask you, it just kind of triggers things all over again that kind of has gone on throughout the year. My very first episode or emotional issue, whatever you want to call it, since surgery was actually within 2-3 days. And as I think about it, today may actually be the 1 year point for that event. A co-worker, or somebody that I worked with in my office building, a couple days after my surgery, I was at home and I had found out through Facebook, of all things, that he had passed away from a heart attack. He was a year younger than me. And I want to say that that death really hit me hard. I think it was even more difficult to handle than my mom's death, almost. I don't know. Part of it, I think, was because the last day that I worked, the last person that I talked to on the phone that day was actually him. And I remember him saying good luck and everything. Rest in peace, Brian. And I couldn't leave that just like, a week after that conversation or whatever, he had passed away from a heart attack. And here I was recovering from weight loss surgery. That was a tough thing. And after that, of course, the movie 2012 was being advertised on TV, and I just started having some fears of death and dying, and it was horrible for a few weeks. I mean, so horrible that I put every ounce of focus I had, like, on my kids and everything. I was afraid to just live outside my walls. It was the toughest time. Hold on a minute, the cat is scratching. Sorry about that, I'm back. Okay, we're already at 3 minutes. Anyway, that whole time period, that death, that was very difficult for me. And after getting through the fears of death, and I don't even know how I got through it. I just started praying. It was a tough time. Tough time. Anyway, why don't we get to some... The behaviorist appointment was an hour long, and I cried quite a bit. Some, thoughts and feelings came up, but I can feel comfort in knowing that a lot of what I was feeling, and a lot of what, especially, within the last few months even, is very common and very normal. So I guess I can feel comfortable about that. This is a big trip that I am on, going from nearly 400 pounds, and actually my highest weight was 403, I think. I can't even believe it. Down to where I am. I mean, that's a long ways. And then from where I am now into Wonderland, when I get there, is another trip. I mean, it's a trip. It's an emotional trip, and it can be very tough sometimes. And that's when you got to talk to the people around you. You got to find a good friend, someone you can confide in, talk to, process all these things going on. And then if you're religious, pray, of course. So anyway, why don't we get on to the more fun, exciting stuff. So 2 weeks prior to surgery, the number on the scale that they had was 374. Today, the number on their scale was 257. And of course, that's clothed. And my BMI was 67, and today it's 44. So my BMI has gone down 23 points. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, thumbs up. Okay, and then I got on the Tanita scale, which is the scale that you have to get on barefoot, and it measures your, not only your weight, but your BMI, your fat percent, fat mass, and total body water and stuff. So I'm just going to give you the pre-op and then the 12th month. So my fat percent pre-op was 55.5, and now it's 44. My fat mass in pounds was 202.5, and now it's 113.5. And then the fat-free mass, the other part that isn't fat, I guess, pre-op was 162, and now is 144. And then my hydration level pre-op was 33%, and now it's 41%. So it still needs quite a bit of improvement there. And I'm drinking water, but I guess I need to up it. It's tough for me. My blood pressure today was 118/72. And my pulse was 64, which both are good. I am currently off my blood pressure meds, so that reading is off meds for over a month. That's awesome. Back in November of 2009, I was on blood pressure meds, and my readings were 122/80. And then in January of this year, it was 124/68. And those were medicated readings. So I think I'm doing fabulous. My waist measurement today was 46. 46. And my hips today were 55. And this is them measuring me. And I did a measurement video a couple days ago. And if you didn't see it, you should check it out, because it really is an eye-opener of how far I've come as far as size. It's amazing. And if you haven't done a video like that, do it. And feel free to attach it to that one of mine, because I think it's just incredible. It's so fun and incredible to see how far you've come. My blood work, my blood work, my lab work was all right. He said everything was great, or within normal ranges, except I am still deficient in vitamin D, or I'm low anyway, at least low compared to what they want me to be at. Today, or now, 12 months post-op, my vitamin D level is at 32, and at 6 months post-op it was at 40, so it's gone down. So I've been taking 2,000 international units of vitamin D. He wants me to up that to 5,000. And they prefer to see the vitamin D range between 50 and 60. So I have to go back in February to get it rechecked. My glucose level today was 85. I don't know if that's good, bad, or otherwise, but he didn't mention it, so I guess it's alright. My cholesterol today was 164. My triglycerides today were 88. Those have come down quite a bit because pre-op they were 164. My HDL is too low, it's at 31, and my LDL is a little high, it's at 115. So I just gotta keep exercising and keep working it. That's pretty much what he said. I think that's all that there is to cover. I will tack on the photos of the then and the now at the end, as well as a few bonus fun photos to hopefully make you smile. So y'all have a very good Saturday, because I'm sure it'll be Saturday by the time you see this. Yeah. Have a good Saturday. I love you guys. Bye.